Hey everyone, it's day one. Going to spend a couple minutes talking about what I think God's saying to me about this passage, but then more importantly, I'm hoping to hear from you guys as on the boards and posting back and forth and seeing what God's saying to you and what He's doing in our lives. And so, as I said, Proverbs 1 is the passage that we're reading today, and hopefully you got a lot out of it. It's such a neat way to start a book because Proverbs is this collection of seemingly random, just really, really great things to know, wise sayings, Proverbs. Hence they call it the book of Proverbs. And I think the first chapter really hinges upon one verse. It starts off with all of these different things that wisdom does. And in verse 5 is so cool. It says, a wise man will hear and increase in learning. A man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. And as I read that was probably the most convicting thing and moving thing is I read it today, because I found myself comparing to a friend of mine and just playing that just comparing game back and forth and wrestling with his being so much better than mine and sitting back and being frustrated and doing that. And as I read that, I felt like God was just asking me the simple question of, well, Nick, how much help have you sought with that? Who have you sought out to help you do that and build that and acquire that, attain that wisdom? And who have you really asked about that? And it hit me how our culture is so set up, just the opposite. It says right here that a wise man seeks counsel. He's somebody who asks questions. He's somebody who is humble, who walks in and says, I don't have all the answers and I need some help. He's the guy that's raising his hand in class and asking questions. And that's so counterculture to what we do in our own lives and how we live. We want to be seen as the answer person, as the smart person, as the person that doesn't ask questions. And Proverbs starts off by saying, listen, if you're going to be wise, if you're going to make good decisions, if you're going to get anything out of this, you're going to seek wise counsel. I know I need to seek wise counsel. We all need to seek wise counsel. We all need to ask questions and not walk around as if we're the answer person, but to be like Jesus, who is constantly asking questions. And the last part of this thing that I just want to do, as I said, I want mine to be quick, was verse 7. I think it's probably the verse that just sets the whole book, that sets the tone for that. And it says this: the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. And so we're on a 30-day journey of discovering wisdom. And it says that it starts by a fear of God. That we have a choice to make every single day. Do we act like we know it all? Do we act like we're wise and really in our hearts we're foolish? Or do we get up every morning, spend some time with God and say, okay, God, I don't have all the answers. I need wise counsel. I need you to spend some time with me. I need you to speak to me through your word and through my prayer time, through my journaling. I need you. And in that fear and in that reverence to God, we'll become much, much more wise. So guys, I'm excited. Post your thoughts. Post what God's saying to you. Hopefully this is going to work out. I'm excited to hear what's going on. See you guys tomorrow.